What's going on, everybody? LK here, back at it again with another video, and today some more Dragon Ball Fighters with y'all. Like I promised before, I had sets up against Sonic, the Kill Sage, and finally Super Dune from that day where I went and played all of them. And of course, you can tell this is in the past because I still have my long hair instead of my fresh Miles Morales cut I got going on right now. But Noon is playing Base Vegeta, Kid Buu, GT Goku. So everyone in that apartment is playing Base Vegeta right now. That character is extremely strong. I just dropped a tier list video at this point yesterday. And I rated Base Vegeta top tier, like a very, very small gap between characters like him and characters like Team Gohan, UI Goku, Gotenks, Z Broly, stuff like that. But still top tier in my opinion. So the Kill Sage is new to his team, like totally. Like, of course, he's seen the characters play before. He knows all the tactics with them and stuff, but he has to get used to playing the characters. Sonic, even though they've been playing that team almost season, that was the first time they played the team in that order, really. Or they what they said specifically is they just started running the team in that order with that strategy. Noon is interesting because he's been running that Kid Buu GT since Season 2. It's a very common Season 2 thing. There's still players in Season 3 who run those two together. They work really well together. You don't really have to talk about that, right? But Base Vegeta, so Sonic, I'm pretty sure, was running this team in Season 2. And what's really nice for Noon is that, like, since Base Vegeta has a lot of core Dragon Ball elements, like, it's not a far jump from going from a character like Bardock to a character like Base Vegeta or Team Gohan. So I felt like he was playing pretty comfortably outside of like conversions with the character. I felt like he was playing really comfortably with the character. I played him quite a bit that day too. I said in the Kill Stage video that the Kill Stage was the player I played the least that day. I only played him like two first threes. So I mean, time wise, it's a decent amount of time though. That's like probably around 40 minutes or so. But I played Sonic for maybe more than an hour. I played Noon quite a bit as well. So anyway, it looks like one of these games are happening. This was a really good, I definitely mentioned this, but this was a really good test for my team. I played this team offline quite a bit, actually. So it wasn't a case of like, is this team only good on online? I'm pretty convinced this is like a good team in general. But I haven't gotten to play like super strong players with the team until this day, really. So it was a really good experience overall. This I have to come back and it kind of sucks. That's what I'm thinking right now. Solo Broly, can he do it? It's happened to many people, but you know, Nunsa has sparking. He has all his characters. Like I can't do this type of way. This is what I was saying about like US West, for instance. Like one of the things I was really hyped about the US West finals is that it's not even just that Jonathan, you know, he's not like a really well-known player. He got his first big win, but he won a lot of games with comebacks with Broly, which is mega spicy at high level. You're not trying to do that a lot, and he did it a ton of times. It's actually way harder to do than you guys think at that level. So I'm really not trying to do that. When I talk about health management a lot, it's really about like protecting my team early and trying to secure the lead more than anything else. Since you know, I got Gotenks, right? This game is over. Some of our games go really long comparatively too. I was thinking about this going back and watching my matches against Sonic again. Like usually, especially like in season 2 and season 1, when like I didn't really know how to build a good team. There were some ideas that I didn't really have like really tight down. Like Sonic just speed runs me, but in our games last time I went, our games are pretty long. Dragon Ball matches, when you're evenly matched or like close to the other player, like if the other player is a little bit better than you or a little bit worse, they can go long, right? But a lot of my matches, I think it's because the way we play neutral. A lot of my matches with Noon go really long, like past the 100-second mark. Reflect call Roshi, he pressed the button really quick. That was kind of unfortunate, actually. I kind of like what he's running here too. The Base Vegeta to secure the mix with the Kid Buu assists. He does mad damage, builds mad bar. You get to toss into level 13, or you can kill like he's going to here. Base Vegeta always 2 touches. It's so reliable. I'm actually surprised I didn't die here. One of the only things that you would think kind of sucks is there's no level 4, you know, 1-1-1-1, but Base Vegeta has the buff, right? I actually want to go back because something kind of important happened that I've been thinking about. It's this, the block sparking. So at this point, you've probably, if you like follow the game competitively, you've probably seen really strong players use like Spark. They hit you, and then they do a hold vanish, right? That hold vanish is always advantageous. So actually, when you block a Spark, you're 0. So the guessing game slash randomness of it comes from the fact that the sparking is really big, right? So there, right? For example, Nunes plus. The sparking is really big, so most characters in this game are really small. A lot of characters have small, stubby normals, things like that. So when your sparking gets blocked, or when you block a sparking, both characters can act at the same time, but one of those characters are in sparking. I think it's a pretty hard situation. Easily, one of the things I immediately was like, I need to go really think about this is the blocked spark, because I would say at this session I got more sparks blocked at this session, so maybe about like 6 hours worth of playing, than probably all of Season 3. This is definitely stuff that came up in Season 2 as well, I feel like. But the whole Vanish thing didn't come up until the end of the season, so the sparking kind of mini game was a little bit different in Season 2 up until the end. And it wasn't something that I really like super broke down. In this season, I kind of broke down sparking for like my teams, like how I should deal with it if I hit them. But I didn't really think about the blocked one so much, besides, oh, it's 0, it's random, lol. You know, this is, again, the reason why we must play one team for a really long time, because you need to break down all these little situations. Some people, like your Hooks of the world, you know, they just go through it so many times that they have their core options they do with everybody. But I'm the type that I have to, like, go and look at it. Roshi comeback, that's really unfortunate that that dropped there. I thought I had enough combo time. Roshi stack is kind of nice, by the way. Nice smash. Yeah, I actually did not get a successful hypnosis on anybody that day. And I definitely only would go for like one every like 30 minutes or so. My general rule for those slow moves of his is like, you can't like use them like they're mix-ups. You gotta just like sneak them in every once in a while. Nice, he called me. Goodbye, Roshi. Goodbye. Roshi comebacks are pretty tough. Kibu and GT. We were talking about Roshi matchups the other day too, and the simplified way of putting it is like, if your character, the opponent's character, my bad, relies on Ki Blast for neutral a lot, then he does really well. If they don't, then he might struggle depending on whether or not they have big moves, how mobile they are, etc. So GT is actually kind of annoying for Roshi. UI is tough. Well, every Roshi player says Roshi versus UI is pretty tough. But then like characters like SSJ Vegeta, Blue Goku, like characters like that, Roshi's pretty good against. Here I'm gonna go for the side swap. Yes, sir. And we're gonna get a knockdown into Ghosts. Base Vegeta used to be really good against Ghosts. Now he's not so good because he can't use the 4-frame as liberally anymore. Damn, I got kind of lucky there. Whew. 50-50, spark back. Yes, gotta protect. Must protect. So this is definitely early in the set. I could tell because of this little thing that happened here. So this, okay, I spark back, held vanish, call Roshi plus block, he jumps. So if you have an invincible assist, remember when we talk about these assists, and I have to talk about this specifically in another video because this pertains to UI as well, because he has this option. So if you have like some type of DP assist, like invincible assist, you can do hold vanish, assist call, because the assist is invincible. You have enough advantage that your opponent can't like 2H you or something like that. So with that in mind, this was always available in the game, right? Like Adult Gohan back in the day, but we didn't know that was a thing that you can do. So let's say Season 2, you know, you have Adult Gohan, kinda, he's still really fast, cooler, Teen Gohan. But the thing is, like, again, like I mentioned before, these assists were not very common as opposed to now. Like now, not only do you have more options, but one of those options is a top tier character, a straight up top tier character, UI Goku. So it's much more available. Now, the thing in this game though is that people don't, you know, honestly, the game's kind of mashy sometimes. People there's a really common type of choice that you have to make in this game where it's like you can't see what's going on, but you have to make a choice and then just deal with what happens after the fact, right? Quite literally, we'll deal with that once you cross that bridge. So, in that situation, the held vanish situation, there are people who will down tech and they'll try to mash like 2H or something, which will beat your jump in, but it won't beat your invincible assist. So the response you need then is you need to jump. So the person who gets hit by the sparking, you need to jump. So everyone in the apartment, their default response is to jump, basically. So I could tell this pretty early because later, like you watch me versus Sonic especially, you see me constantly doing held vanish, jump heavy plus Roshi at the same time to keep them down. It's kind of important. It's a little fast guessing game, but for the most part, like a lot of people just mash there. Like they're not trying to respect. I mean, it's not even like they're not trying to respect you. They're not trying to hold that sparking offense. They're not trying to take that extra damage. If you get that successful sparking hit, like against a sparking character, they're sparking level 1, right? So you're going to get out, like quite literally get out. Like sparking is going to be over. It only lasts like 6-7 seconds. So here he's trying to make his comeback now. Level 3. This level 3 is still pretty good. He has a bunch of options that he can do. He can do IID with low. He can do 2 overheads. He could do buttons into J2H. He can cross up. He could Dragon Rush. The good old... Yeah, and his character has the best Kara Dragon Rush. If you don't know what Kara Dragon Rush is, it's basically like a way to feint your Dragon Rush with another animation. GT's is really, really good because they use Power Pole. It's 5S. So you'll see the Power Pole come out and then he grabs you. So other characters have good Kara Dragon Rushes as well. The other one that's really commonly said is Beerus. I think I might have mentioned it already. With his 5H, he... I don't know, glows, for lack of a better word. He glows purple. And then Roshi has a pretty decent 1-2. He does 2M, so it looks like his body is going to the ground. But I think GT Goku has the best one overall and the trickiest one. Anyway, I took that last game, so this is the beauty of the FT3, you know. FT2 in this game, I don't know, kind of rough. I think this game's kind of... open-ended. I said it a bunch. It's like open-ended. So there's definitely a type of player. I know Nitro's kind of like this too, and Kaiden's kind of like this too. They're like slow starters. Like the first game looks a little bit messy, and then they tighten it up as they adapt to their opponent specifically. Gotank's using that held 5H. That's just cheap. But I misjudged my assist. I did that a lot while I was there. Here's the held spark. Okay, chases me. Kibu not that good at that. Thank you, Hook, for that little movement thing. We are like Bruce Lee, we take things from every player. That was a really good Ki Blast. Okay, so now the game has started though, because we both use sparking. This is what I mean when I'm saying that in other matches. Like, the game really, really, really does not begin until sparking is out of play. Everything before that is like kind of a meme. Not really though, but it is a really big part of the game. Okay, supers. Pop, 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 pop. It is a really, especially like, I feel like our strategies right now, like, we're both running like point mid style teams. I don't think Nuna's using this team right now anymore. I think he dropped a GT last time I watched. Here comes Broly. Roshi call. Yeah, there's a few things that Kibu can do at round start that that Roshi just beats. He really got on my tick grab though. That's really cute. Most people associate tick grabs with low blocks stun assist, right? Like Trunks, CTF. So if you have a way to set it up off high ones, it's usually really tricky, but he got out on like his first try. And I don't use that much. Ooh, the power. The power of Roshi, but also the power of Kibu having a DP. I definitely call Reflect Stomp a DP, like straight up. Okay, but this is kind of this is a super LK game. It's exactly what I want. I win the point war. Broly comes in, does what he wants. This GT comeback thing is really, really, again, really hard to get in Season 3. It was already kind of hard in Season 2, honestly, but it's even harder in Season 3, especially since, like, people don't think he's the best. Like, part of the reason why people were so, like, gung-ho about it, too, when they were really hating on GT, is just, like, they thought he was the best. So there's a thing about people, like, when they play a character that they think is the best, they really, really play them like they're the best. GT doesn't have that energy anymore, so people don't really do that. They're level 3, yep. Here it's fine, I got an assist. It's not like it's going to spark and like roll me over at vanish or anything, so it's fine. Plus frames, wait. Guard cancel my assist. I actually have to lab that a little bit. I saw Nitro, like UI has a really good solo option. You can 6H solo guard cancels. I kind of got to look at my team, what I can do. Okay, so last game here. It is kind of potato quality. I know I actually had to reduce the quality a little bit at the end because it was kind of checking my shit. I do have a little bit of potato. I'm really sorry about it. I am working on getting new PC parts so we can do literally everything in 1080. There's stuff I'm going to be uploading in 1080 if it's like game footage, 1080p. But if it's stuff like someone else is recording, like I have to just, it has to be Game Boy Advance mode. I'm really sorry. But anyway, once upon a time that would hit that stupid ass, by the way. But this was kind of a good start for me. But in this game, getting the first hit is important, but it's not the most important. Hit him with the schmixture. The most important thing is getting the first kill. Like, there are a lot of situations and a lot of games now, especially since I changed how I manage my team's life, or like the way I think about managing my team's life, where like, you know, I could be getting smoked in the point war. I spark, I kill the character because I spark, or I bring out their spark, and then like I just close the character and then win the game. The point war is one of the most important things about the game. Where in another game, it might be like the first hit really matters, because if you get a first hit into knockdown, let's say, and your character has a really good knockdown game, then you can just win the round. And this game is not quite the same. That was a really good eagle kick, but he didn't get the combo. Oh no, you hate to see that. And I had meter to level 3. You really hate to see it. This is almost definitely dead. He has all his bar, assists. I don't actually know if Base Vegeta has multi-assist. Oh, he dropped it, thank God. But he hit me with the assist Dragon Rush. Oh no. Is that character? Yes. I'm really behind because of that one. Broly is my quote-unquote anchor, but he's like really like my mid that I use as both mid and anchor. So definitely my match flow is kind of fucked. Okay. He does the cross. Oh god. He should get mid-screen level 3. Yup, EX Stomp into Tosh into level 3. Way more practical now because it's half a bar for all you new Base Vegeta players out there. I'm mashing. Yup. The splits. It's nice that both of his reversals hit on both sides. All of a sudden, I'm back in this game, kinda. And we're definitely gonna take, we're gonna take him out of the game. Get that blue life back, King. Okay, not so bad per se. He has Kid Buu for beam though. That kind of sucks. Okay, we wait. Ooh, but I'm Gotenks now. Into Ghosts? Pretty winnable game actually. The way this is going. It just depends on what do I want to do. Do I want to swap out Ghost? No, we do Ghosts. What is he going to do? He has a lot of options. I was waiting, and I missed. I didn't reflect the super, and I missed my punish. Oh no, you hate to see it. You really hate to see it. That was dangerous. Now he gets 50-50. I would not be surprised if that was how I lost the game. Oh, okay. He's not used to dealing with 2S. I actually like doing 2S way more than just falling because they see an animation, so I don't level 3. Okay. Gotenks is coming. No 2H. But the air versus air. Roshi versus Kid Buu is quite difficult. Even though Kid Buu relies on Ki Blast, kind of. It's the case of the normals. Kid Buu's normals are just like too good. Not bad. What am I going to do? 6H? It was time. Bro, I really lost this? Wait a sec. Wait a sec. This is the first time I watched this basically since I went there. I remember not winning this. Oh. I was like, wait a sec. I got schmooved on. That's how I lost. Pew! Hits me at the level 1. And then this match, Gotenks, GT, Goku. One-touch game, pretty much. Okay, we get out of there. Oh, but I didn't turn around because I didn't super jump. Okay, that's how it ended. Yes. It all makes sense. But okay, hopefully you enjoyed that. I'm going to be trying to go there quite a bit more. There is another online event coming up pretty soon. Plus, I'm like pretty motivated for the game right now. I like my team. I'm thinking the game's really fun right now. New characters coming out in January. So, definitely expect more of not only me going there and playing them, but also like stuff like this, reviewing these set. As usual, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Like and subscribe if you feel like it. I have Noon's info too in the description too, so subscribe to him. He's the one who streamed this. And I'll see you next time. Peace out.